is. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth
And what?
and shame the devil.
I love being black. All right, good evening, everyone. And we just coming in. This is live, uncut, unedited. I got a special edition today. I got a treat for you guys today. I think it's a treat though. And we're gonna talk. I'm gonna interview husband and wife, and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves and tell you what they do and how they met. And oh man, we're gonna have a great show tonight. So just guys, come on in, come on in. Make sure you guys share this video. I need my YouTube family and my Facebook family to come on in and share. Okay, callers, I need y'all to take me off the loud mic and make sure you're not both callers. I need you guys to take me off YouTube, Facebook, turn your phones down. No speakerphone, no speakerphone, no speaker, so we won't have an echo because I want them to hear you. I want them to hear you.
Okay.
All right. No loud mic, no Facebook plan. Just listen to the audio. You're going to hear everything I'm talking about. You can just turn your Facebook down or YouTube down. Just watch me. Yeah. All right. All right, Isha, what's going on? I got a great show for y'all tonight. I promise y'all. Y'all going to love this. Y'all going to love this for me. And we might do another segment after this first talking about the migrants, but right now this show was already pre-planned ahead of time, a week ahead of time, so we had to do it. I had to be a man of my word. All right, what's up, Tiffany? I see you. Yolanda Williams, I see you. Yolanda, I see you. You guys, I need you guys to do me a favor. Make sure you share this video, tag someone in, or like it. And if you're not a member of a subscribed person to my YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. I guarantee you guys will love this story. This is a beautiful story. Tomorrow, what's up? What's going on? Isha, what's going on? This is a beautiful story. Yeah, just hold on, because listen, smooth operator. All right. All right. Hi. What's up, Heidi? All right. Listen. I guarantee y'all won't be disappointed tonight. And it's going to be a little entertainment, but a little advertisement too as well. So, but this is a story that I met this couple like 2 years ago. I believe it was 2 years ago. And it was an amazing story. And we talked about for them coming on my show about maybe 2 years ago. I think it's about 2 years now, or a year or so. And they never made it, but they're here now. So better late than never. So, I mean, it's a great story. Matter of fact, I'm going to put that picture up so you can just get a little sneak preview of, I put it up on Facebook so you guys can see. But I'm going to do this, husband and wife, put them up there. You know, we always talk about people that's not doing anything. And I mean, when a husband and wife can come together and put their minds together and their hearts together and their passion and work together as a team, I believe it's a wonderful thing, They always say that black men don't want to marry. They ain't about nothing, and that's not true. You know, and we know in any marriage, you're going to have your little troubles, your little turbulence, but the main thing is staying together like glue and working through the differences. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We got Dennis and Lena, they both here. So we just going to get started. I'm going to get a few more people. I need a few more shares for you guys to come on in now. Come on in. I want you guys to say hi to my guests. Yep, come on in. Come on. This is live uncut because, see, a lot of you guys going to come in like, well, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? So we're going to give it a few more minutes. And y'all know this is a couple. They
tell the truth.
They love for me to tell the truth. And they both love being black. Real talk. I'm telling you, it's a joy. It's a joy. It's a joy. When I heard their story, I tell you, it brought tears to my eyes because you just don't. I call it a love story because you don't hear stories like this. You know, you just don't hear it. But I'm so excited about the couples, the married couple, but also they are businessmen and businesswomen too. They got a business going on. So y'all might want to do some business with them too after this. You know, y'all might want to do some business. They open for business. So we wanted, I put that number up here and everything and right on the screen. And we're going to talk about, I got both husband and wife on the phone. But before I get started, I need you guys to share it. I need about 15 more shares and we can get started. This is live, uncut, unedited. And y'all know I'm the crime chaser. And I don't just report on crime only, I do other things too. Because the world is just more than crime and black people shooting each other or whatever crime and snatching and grabbing and drive-by shooting and all looting and all that. Listen, it's more than life than that. And I know I am the crime chaser, but I try to show more than that and talk about more than that. All right. We on here. Come on, people. I need y'all to share the video. Come on in. Come on in. I know some of you guys are dragging. And I'm going to have you guys, you can call in to and ask some questions if you like. That's another thing, too. I like, we're going to set it up. And let me get this going, pin this on the top. And I promise you guys, we won't be long. We won't be long. We want to tell a story. So let them tell their own story, but I'm going to walk them through it. And we're going to talk a little bit about how they met, how the business started, and some of their work and some things, a project that they worked on. And man, it's amazing. So come on in, people, come on in. Let me see how many shares. I got 13 shares. I need at least 20 shares, people. Come on in, come on in. 20 shares. 20 shares, and I think I'll be great. I need you not only share, but like and share. Like and share, people. Like and share. All right. And also, they are part of the renovation room, too, as well. But I'll let them tell you. I'll let them tell you. And I'm sharing it right now as I speak, people. I appreciate you guys for coming in tonight because I know you could be on another YouTube station or Facebook station or whatever. You could be cooking or you're probably cooking and multitasking, and it's okay. But I appreciate you taking a little time to listen to what I have to say. And y'all know I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil. Definitely shame the devil. All right, we're going to few more. Let me see where I'm at with the shares. And we can get started. Let me look. All right. All right. Let me see where we at with the shares. We got 14 shares. I need more than that, people. We need about 20 so we can get started. Hey, Sharice, how you doing? They said it's buffering. Oh, I hope not. All right. All right. I hope it's not buffering. Make sure all my connections right. We don't need no problems. Comcast, Infinity, whatever you want to call them. All right. Well, I got the highest. All right. Let me look. How many people we got shared now? Let me see. All right. We can get started. All right. We can get started. All right. For those just tuning in, I have a married couple. They are in business together. And I want to interview them, talk about some of the things, how they met. I'm going to get a little personal, but not too personal. Not too personal. But if you guys welcome to call in, ask them any questions. Now we're going to be respectful and all that. All right. I put their business card up. And I'm going to start with, matter of fact, I'm going to start with you later first. You can come on in. Let's talk to us. Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you real quick. Don't be nervous now. Don't be nervous. Go ahead.
I'm Isolina Moore. I'm the owner of Sparkle Palace Construction and Project Management. We've been open since 2020. We have a WBE certification. I am a certified home inspector. My husband is a certified sewer technician. We deal with NACA projects, hard money projects, guts, rehab, anything that you can. We do roofing, concrete, plumbing, electrical. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Yeah, so that's about our company right now.
Okay, tell us about the renovation room that you guys are in too as well on Facebook.
Okay. Yes, we're part of a dynamic group called the Renovation Room. And that's actually how I met my husband. My father had passed in 2019, and he had owned a couple of buildings, and, he was a straight businessman. I grew up under his wing, learning how to paint, put down ceramic tiles, everything. So when he passed away, I promised him that I was going to make him proud. So COVID hit in 2020, and his buildings needed to be, the kitchens and the, just needed to be updated. So I reached out to the renovation room and said, hey, I'm looking for a contractor to do a kitchen remodel. So my husband reached out to me. I didn't even reach out to him at first because his price seemed a little bit too low. But
it was too low.
It was too low. When something gets too low, it's like maybe you don't know what he's doing. And I had already been scammed by a few contractors, previously. So I had, I wasn't even thinking about him. So he reached out again. I said, show me some pictures of your work. So he showed me some pictures of the work. It looked legit. He showed me that he had his business at the time. And he looked at like, everything was all in the right place. So I'm just like, okay. He came over. What was the day? he worked the day. We wound up going. So,
hold it right there. Come on, Dennis. Come on, brother. She ain't telling it all. People. She's not telling it all. We got to tell the truth and shit. And she ain't telling it all.
The devil.
So we did meet. She was blowing me off. So I seen her post again, and I got in her inbox, and I gave her a price. Now, at that time, I was really just getting my feet wet, so my prices were low, just trying to build my clientele. So she agreed to the price. I went over there, and all the time while I was working, we was on the phone while I was working on FaceTime, having cordial conversations. And then she came back from out of town, and I never had went back home since she made it back from out of town.
Hold it. Businessman, you was on business or what you was on? Something else?
Hey, so the conversation, she had everything that I was looking for in a woman.
Okay.
So it was more, we was on a personal level than the business with the conversations we were having.
Okay.
So I seen my opportunity.
Okay. So tell me you
can't edit this.
I don't want to go too deep.
I didn't even go too deep. So people, the reason why I asked him to come on because I like the story. He came over, he never went back home. They've been together ever since they got married. That's all. That's the moral of the story. They got to tell the truth and shame the devil. And what I'm saying is, now I got to ask a personal question now. Did she pay your dinners?
So I got my deposit.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry,
okay.
I never got my remaining balance.
Oh, okay.
So to answer your question, no, I haven't got paid yet.
See, people, you can't flirt with the customers, but that's a great, and they're still together right now today. People, they're still together right now today. It's a beautiful couple, and I met them, and I heard their story. I couldn't believe it. It's a love story, and you don't hear a lot about a love story. You always, it's a lot of cutthroat stuff that's going on. But I like that. And they are professionals. They carry themselves that way. And I met them. They followed me. I didn't know who they were, but they knew who I was. And we got to talking. And man, it was amazing. It's an amazing story. I call it a love story, people. And it's real. They got married. They did the right thing, got married, and they put their skills together. And man, they grew, and they still growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And on here, if you like to do some business with them, listen, I stand behind them. Trust me, because when we was they had like a little award. They was getting winning all the awards. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah. So, this ain't no scam. See, we get a reputation as black people not doing a good job. I always tell people, when you hire, a hype to go in there and do something, and you pay him and he don't come back to a week later, then you get to screaming at me, talking about, I can't hire black people because they ain't doing, you have some people that's going to do the job and get it done right, professionals. Other words, don't call a boy to do a man's job. That's all I'm saying. So we have a tendency to do that. And we know sometimes the money don't belong, but you pay for what you get. Period. That's business. You pay for what you get. And everybody, like she said, everybody's not looking for a cheap price. They're looking for something that's fair, that they can handle, because she said she got swindled a couple of times. So black people, those of you that's looking to get work done in real estate, got a house, want to get some work done, don't always look to the handyman. Sometimes the handyman might not be the man for you. Some things you can have a handyman do, but certain jobs it takes a man to do. And when I say a man, a real business, referring to a man. Brother Dennis, what project you on now? What you have done? Tell us a little bit about your work and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, actually, we're finishing up an open concept with a kitchen over in on 128th and Normal. So basically what I did was I gutted out the walls, did the open concept, put a support beam up top, drywall, recessed lights, flooring, cabinets, countertop backsplash, and painted the entire house. And I'm actually wrapping that up tomorrow.
Wow, okay.
And then he also got a job, an insurance job with Allstate on 51st in Morgan. So it was like 100-some busted pipes. I had went in and I fixed them. Me and my guys went in and fixed them. So then when it came back to put it together, she was so amazed by how we came in and we did her busted pipes that she hired us and wanted us to do the work for the putback, because it's all new drywall, flooring, painting. It's four floors. And we got the whole project, the HVAC, new hot water tanks. And then she's also part of a group that my wife had mentioned called NACA. And we the general contractor for that project as well. So we got a few projects that's lined up right now that we're working on.
Okay. So how does it feel to be in business with your wife? Yes, how'd it feel? Tell us a little bit about that, Dennis.
Sometimes we have our ups and downs.
Of course,
we bump heads. I be have to learn how to stay in my field.
Mm-hmm.
My field is to make sure everything is getting done, not to do scheduling.
Okay.
Because when I do scheduling, I overbook myself.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I have to stay back and let her work her area and I work mine.
Makes sense.
And it's been working for us.
Makes sense. And I always say that. I always tell married couples when I talk to married couples, people that have been married and stuff like that, I said every household is not ran the same, and whatever the woman's strengths are, if she's better with the money, she should handle the money. You got some men. Well, I've got all of my net. Now, if you like to play the scratch offs or go to the slot machines, you better let your wife handle the money. And I'm not saying this is a situation with you guys, but I'm just saying, speaking in general, you want to keep the business flowing and stuff like that. And it's a beautiful thing, man, when the husband and wife can be a team. I love that. I love it. Because you
get out here and see a Tyler bar real quick.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
She'll put down some vinyl floors real quick.
Oh, she get greasy too? Oh,
of course. I got videos. We got videos on our page of us doing floors and the bar, a custom bar that we did.
The bathrooms. I sweat pipes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Because traditionally, you have some women, not all women, they just want the bacon. They want the money. They let you go out there and do the work, and they won't get greasy with you, dirty with you, and hands on. I've seen it. I experienced something like that. But that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Man, Martin, we didn't have any workers like when we first started, and it was just me and my wife. We were staying at client houses, finishing up jobs at 2:00 in the morning, just because we had to get it done.
Wow. Okay. Wow. And did actually y'all business started during the pandemic, right? 2020 was that?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a rough time. The pandemic, there was a lot going on.
And you want to know what's so crazy?
Mm-hmm.
In 2020, when everything was depleting and everything like that, our business, it just built and built and built and built. We only got bigger.
Wow. Okay.
So that was a blessing God from our, his father's past, my father's past. I just think that they be looking out for us.
Mm-hmm.
We needed each other at that particular time. We needed each other, and it worked out for us.
Wow. Okay. One of my favorite followers, Mr. Lewis Ramsey, said, "Martin, do they do any concrete work?" So I'm asking you guys.
We do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
All right. So I'm going to, their numbers up on the screen. I'm going to put it back on the screen, and the plus is on my page. You can reach out to them. And you guys,
We're a one-stop shop.
All right. Say it. Go ahead, brother. Tell us what you do again. Tell us for those just coming in. Tell us what you do.
So we're black-owned. We do framing, drywall, electrical, plumbing, tiling, flooring, entertainment centers, roofs, fireplaces, concrete, tuck pointing, additions, porches.
Everything you need.
Everything you can think of that you want done in your home or your place of business, we can do.
Oh, okay. Great. So you
just became
go ahead.
Contractors for Common.
Okay.
And we just also got a partnership with Chase. We graduated from a program with Chase, and they're looking to partner or support us, on some bigger endeavors. So we're pretty excited about that as well.
Okay. Now, an insurance company too. You guys are with an insurance company, right? You said you guys just did some insurance work or something, right? Was that?
Yes, we're able, by us being licensed general contractors, we're able to do insurance claim jobs. We done did a few of them since we've been in business. Like I said, we're working on one right now with Allstate. And then we got another one that's being processed for Allstate also.
Okay. Now, y'all say ain't no black businesses out here. They out here.
And so another thing, Martin, is that we really pride ourselves on integrity.
Okay.
We don't do no half job.
Okay.
We don't do, we tell you we're going to be done at a specific time. We're going to be done at a specific time unless there's some unforeseen issues. And you're going to like what you get. If not more. I'm an interior designer as well.
Okay.
So my husband always tells the client, don't ask her for any interior design ideas because it's going to make you go broke.
Yes.
But I'm really, really good at that. But yeah, if anything, we go over and beyond, to build our portfolio, as well, because money isn't always the issue.
Okay.
We trying to build, so we got a client that, can't do everything that they need, and we have the manpower to do it and the time to do it, then we don't mind. It helps us too.
Okay, great.
Then I also go live a lot. Well, I haven't been in a minute, but I normally go live just so people can see that we're actually doing the work. I'm actually in the live doing it. It's not that we just subbing it out to people. No, this is us doing it.
Yeah, we're very active on our site. We're making sure everything's getting done.
So tell us the name, or maybe you guys can type the name of y'all site, y'all Facebook pages or Instagram or whatever you guys have, and put it up so we can follow you guys too, as well.
Okay, I'll do that right now, and then if you take the call, I'll do that.
Right. Okay. And people, listen. This is a love story. I'm telling you. This I don't care what y'all say. It definitely is when a husband and wife can come together and do business together and get along. And that's a wonderful thing because in today's society, you hear so many women, I'm single woman. You single by choice. A lot of you single by choice. I don't that don't mean you got to get a trophy because you're single. Hey, listen, people, it's rough out here doing it by yourself. You got to partner up. You got to partner up. And somebody said they do
that was the best thing we did.
Yeah, I believe that. You got blessed. Yeah. Somebody said pictures of your work you have done. You go to their website, they're gonna put up their page. Yeah. Gonna put up their page. And I need you guys to make sure you share this video and support this Black-owned business. I took a special time out of my time to do this. We planned it a week in advance, and I've been waiting on them to come on for a long time. We finally got around to it. Matter of fact, I'm going to put up. Yeah. I was trying to get them to come on, but she's like, oh, no, Martin, I ain't coming. I said, okay, well, I just put your picture up. All right. Now, I got their card in front of us on the screen now. Their information right there, right in front of them. So you can't say you didn't know. Now, make sure, when you do business, tell them, hey, I followed Martin Johnson. Y'all got to do me right now.
You know we got you. And then we also do jobs for Section 8 also.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we know how to bring everything up to Section 8 codes and satisfactions.
And we also travel as well. We just landed a nice little contract with the DMV network in what is that? Champaign.
Okay.
But we also sometimes we get clients that want to buy homes in another state, like Iowa,
Kansas, like the surroundings, right
Florida.
now.
Yeah, we travel. So I mean, we're trying to build. We're trying to get out there. We want to be the next Uzama.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Black business. Black businesses. Black business. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what we got to have. We got to have Black businesses, and we got to support Black-owned businesses. That's what we have to do. All right, I put a Facebook page up on the. It's right there. I'll tell you. So I want to ask you guys another question. Husband and wife. Now, when it comes to both of you guys go on site and work together, or you split up? Like, what if you have two jobs at the same time? So how do you guys handle that?
We have multiple employees.
Okay.
So if it's like the drywall, we're able, we have enough crew to be able to separate, the jobs and then ensure that they're being done properly. So, if we have a drywall job and then the other job is a flooring job, or, there's some people over there doing roofing and sculpting or something like that. We check on the site maybe once every 3 days or something like that.
Okay.
Make sure everything is going properly. We also have an administrative assistant that also makes sure that we get pictures, making sure that the workers are there on time and they're leaving at the time that they're supposed to be leaving. So you get your money's worth, and there's no oh no, you were only here, 1 day, or none of that.
Right.
There's never no confusion. We got all our ducks in a row.
So you own that. Okay.
We have to stay on that. We definitely do.
And I need both of you guys to talk about the renovated room. Since we here, tell us exactly what they do.
Okay, so the renovation room is a community, because it is a lot of bogus contractors out here.
Right.
So the renovation room helps weed out the bogus contractors. And it's something called the RRCA, which is the vetted group. And we're part of that also. So anytime you submit a request for a job, the vetted crew automatically gets that, because we're the ones that haven't got any complaints. We're the ones that got reviews. and that's licensed, insured, bonded. So we get like the perks.
Okay.
And when excuse me, when I first met my wife, the renovation room was just open. Anybody and everybody can post in there. And after we got together, we just started constantly posting in there. And people started loving our work, loving what we do. Then at that time, we didn't really know the pricing. So our prices was super low.
We did a bathroom for $1,000 with
Wow.
material.
Wow.
I gutted the bathroom.
Yeah.
That was one of our first projects.
I'm coming looking for you now. Get my bathroom for $1,000 and all the materials. Oh my God! Wow.
That was just the material and everything. Yes. We
So
didn't
he's like,
know.
we got to get our name out here some way, shape, form, or fashion.
And then not only that, we didn't have any mentors. We didn't have anybody that owned construction businesses. We had nobody to talk to. Everything that we learned on our own, doing research, networking, everything like that. So it was never hard, but it could have been better had we had the right networking opportunities. Now that the renovation room is how it is now, if it was like that then, we would we would be sky high somewhere.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's beautiful.
Okay.
Definitely beautiful.
Okay. So you guys give free estimates, or do you charge like when you come out and get estimates? How that works?
Oh, we do free estimates.
Okay.
We definitely do.
Okay. Okay. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's good. Sometimes you do have to do cheap work to get your name out there. So you have to, sometimes it works. It helps. It helps in any business.
It did.
So look where you guys
It
at.
helped in the beginning, and it helped me to get married to the love of my life.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Listen, people, there's a love. They truly, when I say they truly are a team, they are a team. I've seen it. You know how you can feel people's energy, and I felt the energy. You know when people at odds, a couple at odds, but them two, man, that was it. I was like, man, that's a love story into one. So we doing two stories. We're doing a love story and a promotion of business, all in one. All in one. That's real talk. And that's what it takes. It takes two. We have to work together, people, as a couple. We live in a day and time that you don't see couples working together. You see couples competing against each other, who make the most money, who more educated, and who drive the biggest car, and who have the most friends. I'm talking about couples. We see this. We see it. We see it, people. And we have to be at work, operate as a team. Married couples, we're talking. It's what Martin, what you know about marriage. I've been there, people. So don't act like, listen, don't act like I ain't never been. I've been, I know what it's like. Know what it's like. But anything else to say, guys? Dennis, and anything else that we leave out?
No, so what we are looking and planning on doing is like giving back towards the community with the troubled youth, like showing them the different trades, bringing them on the job sites, just to kind of pull them off the streets and show them it's a better way of life than just being out there in the streets. Yeah, you probably done messed up, but we're going to be the ones that's going to give you a chance and show you something. And like I said, we're not doing it for no accolades, but that's something we want to do to help our community, is show them it's a better way of life. All you got to do is stay focused and learn it.
Because there's money in construction.
Yes, it is.
So I mean, we've tried to put ourselves out there to find the youth, but we can't really. We tried it one time and it didn't really work out because they worked like one day and then to quit. But we're trying to get connected with maybe some other youth services and it's really hard to get connected with those and them as well. But we've been trying. I mean, because like you said, this is something that we've been wanting to do.
Don't give up. Keep trying. Keep trying. You just sometimes you know how it is. You guys, you hire people. You may have to go through 10 people till you get the one good person that you can really rely on. You know, we live in a society where people that look like us make a lot of excuses, and there's no excuses. And you have to work. We have to work, and nobody's going to give us anything as being black people. And we see that right now. Nobody is going to give us. We have to work for what we want. We've been waiting on. We still waiting on reparations right now. We haven't got them yet. You got some folks that look like us don't want us to get it. Then you got some foreigners that look like us. They can't stand that we talk about reparations because they're not a part of it. But what they don't know, they enjoying the fruits of our labor from the Civil Rights Act. They're enjoying it. They're going under the Civil Rights Act, enjoying the fruits of our labor. And that's real talk. And I believe in work. We have to work. Young people, here's the number up here. You see it, 773-718-2518. You can definitely call if you want to get into it like a small apprenticeship or something to learn how to do construction. They got a hand, but you got to come to work now. You know, you can't work no one day. Go ahead, Brother Dennis.
Yeah, we don't. So we run our business like we don't play rap music. We don't come to work with our pants sagging.
No cursing.
No cursing. Come to work smelling like weed. Come to work smelling like liquor. We don't tolerate none of that with our company.
Tell the truth.
That's it.
And shame the devil.
That's so true. Because you know what? Because when you have employees like that, and the customer's gonna look like, what type of people are they hiring? I'm telling you, it's like a company. Yeah. You know, that's what I used to tell guys when I was cleaning out houses and a whole lot. I'd do a little bit. And I said, listen, when you go in these ladies' house, especially if they are single, do not question them. Ask them, do they stay by themselves? Do not look at them with a lustful eye, none of that. You have to be professional. You have any problems, refer them back to me. They tell you to do anything outside the contract that we agreed to, you refer them back to me. Don't you argue with them. Don't you cuss at them, and do none of those things because that'll kill your business. Yeah.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. And you guys are right, because you have to train. I always tell people when I used to work on a job, and I used to tell people, listen, I'm going to train you the right way. Now, what you do with it might be the way I train you is the way the company tell me to train you. Now, it's other ways that you can cut corners. But if you get caught cutting corners, that's on you. You can't say that I told you to do that. I trained you this way, and this is the way you have to do it. And another thing, young folks, when you come on the job, do what your boss asks you to do. Please do that. Do it. Please do it. You'll win in the long run. All right. I guess we
absolutely right.
You win because people paying. They paying you. Listen, you have to do what your boss asks you to do and do it. Just do it. They paying you. You're not just there having a conversation. You're there to work. A lot of people are always talking about, well, my company, they racist. We live in a racist world, and we have to work for somebody. Even those of us that's entrepreneurs, we have to buy materials from somewhere else. We all have to network together. Black, white, Hispanic, whatever. We all have to network when it comes to doing business. I'm not just going to open up no shop strictly for black people. I'm not just going to open up a business strictly for black people. I'm opening up for all whoever want to come in. Let me say this, and I know this off the subject. A white man told a friend of mine, he said, man, I would have got rich back in the 50s and the 60s if I would allow black people to come in my business. But I was so evil and hateful and didn't want y'all to come in my business. He said, I would have got rich a long time ago. That's what he said. He told my friend. That's exactly what he told my friend. So anybody out there is planning on opening up a business, don't discriminate. Open your business wide open and do business with everybody. You got a product that you offering a service, you be professional and all that. And that's the right thing to do. Be professional. Because sometimes, now y'all know I'm finna say this, I got to go there. Most black people don't do business with black people. Number one, they claim, well, I didn't know that was a black business. This is the one I know I used to do it all the time. A lot of black business don't do, black people do business with each other. We don't do it. We don't believe that we're professional a lot of times, especially when it comes to them nails. Y'all go to the Asian, you always say, make excuses. The woman, they don't never be in, they don't do it right, they too high. It's always excuses. People, we have to support black businesses, period. I make it in my might to support black businesses. And that's what I do. I don't talk it, I live it, I walk it. I understand some things that I have to buy, black businesses don't have. They're not able to get it. I understand it. But when I know I can support a black business, that's what I do. And that's what I'm asking you guys tonight. Make sure you support black businesses, especially this business. If you need some contracting work, there's the number on the screen right there in front of you. Trust me. And that's why I brought them on here to introduce you to them. They are credible businesses, and they already told you they are a credible business. They licensed, insurance, and bonded, and everything. What more could you ask for? And they got a good name. A good name. All right. I think that's it for me. You guys want to say anything else?
No, we just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for making us feel at home on the phone. We definitely appreciate it.
Okay.
And we also want to thank Kevin and Donita from the Renovation Room. That's how we got our start in the first place. We just want to thank everybody that God has put in our life right now.
All right, Brother Dennis.
Yes. Well, thank you, Martin, for keeping your word and actually bringing us on. And we just grateful for everybody that done gave us a chance to even come in their homes and perform our services. For everybody that stood behind us when we didn't know where we was going to get another job from. We just appreciate our circle, and we're grateful for that. And we're grateful for you even bringing us on and letting us talk about our business and how we've done it and everything, and trying to be an inspiration to other people.
That's right. And I always say, trade with those who trade with you, buy with those that buy from you. And that's it right there. That's it. That is it. I have a lot of supporters, and I try my best when I see some of my supporters. I try to speak to them. I make sure I don't act arrogant or anything. I want to support, especially when a business is doing right by the community and right by people, period. You definitely want to put them on the front. You definitely want to do that. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, because I believe in the couple. And I believe in them. I believe in them, people. They work, have given them the platform that they have now, and they're reaching to different states, getting work and things like that. You see it for yourself, people. So I introduce this couple to you. So don't come to me and talk about you can't find a good black business that do work. Don't come to me and say that. I don't want to hear it. Nope. Leave them handymans alone. They good for something. Maybe let them cut your grass or something. But when it comes to real work gutting out, you want it done right, professionally. You want done things, everything up to code. They working with the code too, people. That's another thing. We allow people, others, to come in our homes and do some work real fast, 2 or 3 days, and find out it's not up to code. Now you got to go back and pay somebody else to bring it up to code. Period. Am I right, Dennis? People, we just we grab people off the street and put them in our house and do something real fast. They done. We brag on how quick they done, but guess what? It's not up to code. It's not the city standard.
It definitely don't be. Be falling apart.
Yeah. I'm quite sure y'all had some customers like that y'all had to go behind some other contractors that didn't do the job right. And then they told you guys about it because they were trying to save you.
lot.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know, like when me and my wife go look at jobs, the first thing she'll look at is the way they floor is done. She's like, I'm not just trying to just say anything, but your floors are not done right. And they're like, what do you mean? And then she would literally break it down to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they be looking like they surprised that it's coming from her. But you tell them right. They not done right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all an incident with me. Now, y'all know I'm a hauler. I haven't been doing it lately, I ain't gonna lie. But I have ran into people that have got $10,000 worth of construction done to their house. And so the guys, they put all the stuff in the garage or in the backyard, right? So when I come, they promise the customers that they'll come back and pick it up, and they already got paid and already. This has happened a lot of times. And when I tell them, I said, listen, ma'am, this is what I got to have right here. Well, that's too high. I said, well, you got to go get a dumpster and then pay somebody to put it in there and all that. Listen, don't get mad at me because the contractor promised to come back. I'm broke now. They don't have anything but to do, ma'am. This is what I charge. This is my service to pick up all this debris that you have. You know, all this drywall and paint buckets and all this other materials that, broken cabinets and all that.
For labor to load.
Yeah. And I
labor to load it, labor to unload it. Then the dump like that's by itself.
Yeah.
Right, so
yeah, I explained it to
a lot too.
Yeah, I explained them. So don't come to me talking about you broke that. You call me when you get some money because I'm taking care of business. And different from me, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do the work first, then you pay me later. So you can't lose with me. I ain't asking for a quarter up front. I'm gonna do this job. When I do this job, I want to have my money. So. And that's what I do. That's how I get out. I've been doing like that for years. Now, don't give me nothing. I'm going to do the job first and you pay me. That's how I get out. To show you how bad I am, how good I am. Because, some folks have to get a little down payment, which is okay. I don't knock nobody. I'm talking about for hauling. This is different from contract. I'm just hauling. They get the money, get one load and don't come back no more. So it is what it is. So thank you. Thank you guys for coming on here. I promise you it'll be 45 minutes. We 47 minutes, almost 48 minutes. I wouldn't hold you long. And I thank you. I thank you.
Well, there's one more thing I want to add.
Go ahead.
We did just open up a nonprofit organization called Urban Roots Alliance. It's in the South Shore area. And it's going to be mostly for domestic violence victims and the youth, and then also putting the youth, like Dennis was saying before, putting the youth into construction program. So we'll be putting out that information soon, and I hope you guys, pretty sure everybody knows someone that's looking for a job that's trying to turn their life around, and we're going to be here for it.
Indeed.
All right. Tell them to pull their pants up now. Don't come to work smelling like weed now.
Right.
All right.
Absolutely.
And make sure them locks done right now.
Right.
and let us know if somebody looking for you so we know to duck. Because I don't think they want to take no bullet for nobody now. Don't involve your street. Don't involve. I had to tell my son that one time he had a hoodie on his head and pulled over, and I said, son, is somebody looking for you or what? Because we was going out to eat breakfast. I think it was breakfast. I said, no, son, I think we just better get something to go. Yeah. Serious. This is a real story, real story. I told my son that. So, all right. Again, I thank you guys so much. I'll probably get ready to go back live and talk about, y'all know the hot
you already know what it is.
About the immigrants and all that. But thank y'all so much.
Tell the truth and shame the
Thank
devil.
you.